Good evening to you all, and thank you for joining us uh, for today's training. We are coasting to the end of this journey on emotional intelligence. It has been a journey of how many days so far now, and we are actually gradually getting close to the end of the training. In fact, we have tomorrow left to finish this training. So, like it's not those who started well, but those who ended well that matters. So, it's not he that started well, but he that ended well that it counts. So, for those of you that have been on the journey today, tomorrow, make sure you are available for you to be part of this training. Um, Happy Sunday and happy new month to you, the month of September, the month of ADR training. And I know that you are going to be part of it and you are going to benefit from it as well. So, what are we doing today? Today, we are going to look at Unit 2 of Module 8 of the training. And I want to sincerely appreciate those of you that have done a testimonial video and have sent your own. If you have not done your own, please do your testimonial video and send so that we can put it in our, you know, in our record that yes, you were once a student of emotional intelligence, and this is what this training impacted your life and helped you. Maybe when next we meet after some times, maybe after years, or maybe after months, or maybe after we meet again, you will now tell us how the training helped you to succeed in your workplace environment and in other endeavors of your life. So, we want to hear from you what you have learned and how the training impacted you and what you're going to do with the skills you acquired in the training. So thank you very much for being part of this training. We appreciate you and we know that you are not going to be the same. So far as this training is concerned, you'll not be the same again. So today we're going to look at Unit 2, and as it has been our culture, if we join, you share it with someone to also benefit from this training. All right, share it with someone, let them also benefit from this training, and also so that they can also take advantage of the trend that is coming up on Tuesday. You understand? We say we're going to start on second. I didn't know that second is going to be uh, tomorrow. So, but we missed one of our training, so we have to like cross into it tomorrow. So we will start ADR training on Tuesday. So if you have not registered, try and register so that you can be part of the training. Thank you very much. So let's go ahead to see what we have today. Today we are going to look at emotional intelligence in innovation and creativity. Emotional intelligence in innovation and creativity. Yesterday we were looking at emotional intelligence in sales and customer satisfaction. All right. How do you apply emotional intelligence in sales and marketing? I think that's what we saw yesterday, right? So today we are also going to look at emotional intelligence in innovation and creativity because we're looking at the advanced applications of emotional intelligence, and that's what we're doing here today. So in this unit 2, we're going to look at fostering innovation and creativity through emotional intelligence. How do we foster, how do we promote innovation and creativity through emotional intelligence? In everything that we are doing, we must be innovative. We must be creative. If not because of innovation and creativity, maybe we'll not be able to reach out to you now on this training. Maybe we must have advertised for a physical contact before one-on-one contact before you can benefit from this training. But with innovation and creativity, we are able to do this training and it's becoming part of us now. Do you understand? We are getting used to it now. It's with the innovation and creativity that we have platforms that we are using to even pass this message and the knowledge we are sharing with you. So innovation and creativity is very, very key for everything to become successful. So even in your workplace, sometimes you apply different creative ways of approaching your work loads and then handling your work and then handling differences and viewpoints and different opinions and all of that. You may be creative about it. You may be creative in handling conflict. You may be creative in, addressing workload and responsibilities. So all of these require innovation for you to be able to succeed in today's, work environment and in the business world. You must be innovative. You must be creative. Do you understand? So that's why innovation, because we're in the age of technology, and so you must be innovative, you must be creative. Do you understand? So, but how do we now promote and foster innovation and creativity through emotional intelligence? These are the things that we're going to look at in this very aspect of emotional intelligence in innovation and creativity. So one, we say that you should encourage what? Open communication. You know, it must, for innovation, for creativity to happen, there must be what? An open communication. All right. Why should there be open communication? Why? When you give people an opportunity to share their ideas, what they know, without, you know, undermining their viewpoint, without ignoring them, then even if you are not going to take their opinion and their suggestions, it will help you to know that they also have something to share. So that's why you have to be open in your communication style so that you can give people opportunity to share what they know or what they think, what they are imagining, what is their ideas. All right. So create that safe space whereby people can contribute and make suggestions on how work should be done or certain policies or certain activities should be carried out. Do you understand? It brings about innovation. So in team meetings, a manager can create a safe space for ideas by saying, there are no bad ideas here. Do you understand? There are no bad ideas. No matter how you think your idea is bad, share it. We want to hear from it, okay? Because there are no what? Bad ideas here. All right? That's what the manager says. There are no bad ideas here. So that gives you room to share your opinion, share your idea. No matter how bad you feel your idea is, your manager still welcomes it. Do you understand? So share it. It will benefit the organization, it will benefit your team. So why shy away? Some of you will say, I just want me. I will listen. Let every people others talk. Let others talk. No, you to talk. What is in your mind? What's in your head? There is no bad idea. There are no bad ideas here. All right. So let's brainstorm free. Everybody should brainstorm. Brainstorm. Bring your idea. Bring my own. You bring your own. We can harness it and come up with a beautiful idea that will solve the problem that we are trying to address. Do you understand? So it's very important. So this encourages team members to share their thoughts without fear of judgment, leading to more creative solutions. Do you understand? So when you encourage open communications, it allows team members to contribute by sharing their ideas without being afraid of criticism because nobody is going to criticize anybody. Everybody welcomes everybody's ideas. Do you understand? So it creates an environment whereby people benefit from it. So that's why we need more people. We need more people to contribute. So Encourage open communication. That's number one. Number two, empathy in leadership. Empathy in leadership. All right. A team member is struggling with a project. A leader who practices empathy might approach them and ask, I see you are having a tough time. How can I support you? This understanding can lead to a more collaborative effort, sparking innovative strategies to overcome challenges. So leaders, don't tell a team member who is struggling to accomplish certain tasks that I am paying you, so you make sure you finish the work and finish it on time. No, you see that the particular staff is struggling and genuinely the person is struggling with the task. What do? Offer assistance, over a hand to help. Do you understand? Offer a helping hand. It promotes innovation. It promotes creative ways of handling issues and facing challenges. Maybe when you come as a manager, you support the person learn from you. You understand? And so maybe next time the person can do better, applying your own ways of addressing or attending to issues or to tasks. Do you understand? So that is why you must, as a manager, have empathy. As a leader, have empathy in you. Recognizing contributions. You know, most of the times we take people's glory, all right? But most especially leaders and managers, they take people's glory, all right? But nobody is saying you should not take the glory. You are a leader, so take the glory. That's fine. But acknowledge the persons that bring the glory. Acknowledge the person's contributions. You understand? So after a successful project, a leader highlights specific contribution from team members, saying your unique perspectives on this challenge really made a difference. Do you understand? Recognizing individuals' inputs foster a sense of what belonging and motivate others to contribute creatively. So that's what it means. So when, as a leader, you acknowledge individuals' contributions, it motivates them. It encourages others also to think outside the box, to solve problems, to address challenges, to handle project requirements and expectations. You understand? So that's why you must recognize individual team members' contribution. You understand? So you have to do it. Promoting a growth mindset. Promoting what? A growth mindset. When a team faces a setback, a leader might say, let us view this as a learning opportunity. What can we take away from this experience? This approach encourages team members to innovate rather than fear failure, driven what? Creativity. So that's what it means. When there is a setback, for instance, I was speaking with my friend yesterday, and he was trying to express some challenges that he is confronting, and he was talking to me like if maybe something that uh, maybe one day he will sleep and not wake up. Oh, this one, like, oh, this one is going to kill him. I say no, you don't need to talk like that. I know you very well. You understand, and I know how you have been. I know what you have been through, and I know your efforts. So you don't need to talk like that. Look at the situation that is happening to you as an opportunity to come out of it strong. Do you understand? It should not be a situation that will weigh you down. It should be a situation that should rather prepare you for more tasks ahead. Do you understand? So look at the situation in a positive dimension, not the negative way you are looking at. Challenges may come, but you too understand you have not experienced this kind of challenges before. So does it mean that because the challenge comes today, then it will kill you? No, it's not so. Just take it that even though the challenge comes, you're going to get out of it and get out strong and better. Do you understand? So I spoke with him, supported him. I don't think I did not just speak, I also support. Do you understand? Because I know it borders on a lot of things. So I speak with him, I encourage him, and I ask him to the mindset. I try to work on his mindset to stop looking at the problem, but he should look at the solution. What can he do differently? Growth mindset. Do you understand? So, and that's why sometimes you need to have people around that you can discuss with sometimes so they can share their experience with you. I use myself as a case study. He knows me very well. You understand? So I think I reminded him of my story that he knows about very well. So your situation is not a permanent situation. A setback is never a permanent situation. Your challenge is never a permanent situation, except you don't have a growth mindset. If you have a growth mindset, I'm telling you, get out of it neatly. So always take a setback as a setup for a strong comeback. Never yield to any setback. So growth mindset is what will help you to get out of setback. Do you understand? So learn something from every experience. Let every experience teach you something. That's why they say experience is the best teacher. If you are in poverty now, let that poverty teach you a lesson. Let it teach you how to make money. You want to do a project, a phase. You want to start a business, a phase. Let that failure teach you a lesson. Because if you remove URE and you have fail, fail is what people say is first attempt in learning. First attempt in learning. You understand? So just assume that you have you have made your first attempt in learning. So always consider failure in that way, that it has given you opportunity to learn something. So whenever there's a setback, cultivate a mindset of a growth mindset, and it will help you to navigate through that setback and get up strong and better. If you don't know, go there are, although it's not every politician, sir, because I know some politicians that went into politics, spend all they had, sell property, and did not win election, and that consumed them. They became a shadow of themselves. While there are some politicians that went into the election, maybe did not win, but still remain relevant into politics, and maybe still go back and strategize and come back and win their elections. Do you understand? Growth mindset. Different two people. The other one, because he spent everything he had and did not win election, become frustrated, become hypertensive, and then feel that, oh, everything, my world has collapsed. Do you understand? Because he did not win election. But the other one did not win election, but still embrace the failure and then approach the issue differently. Do you understand? Approach the issue differently and then seek for relevancy here and there. Take other steps, maybe get an appointment or do this and get that. Or go back, hustle again, return, and then contest again and win the election. Look at the Abraham Lincoln. You people know the story of Abraham Lincoln, former United States of American president. He failed every election before he wins. All the election he contested for, he failed before he won. It was usually a habit. He must fail the first attempt and win the second attempt. You understand? So that's how you should put your mindset. Take a step, it didn't go well. Re-strategize. Nobody says that it must go well. It doesn't matter how much you invested in. Even if you are an importer, you imported goods, maybe you invested all your money in it, and then maybe the ship capsized. There's a shipwreck, and then the goods did not arrive. How do you feel? Your world has come to an end. So you must commit suicide, you must die, right? No. Growth mindset. If you were able to raise that money to do that business, you can raise another money and do it again. Let it teach you a lesson. Let it teach something new. So never take failure as a reason why you will kill yourself. Some of you, when there's issue of failure, then your heart will begin to beat. Before you know it, hypertension. They say you have hypertension. How? You overthink over your adversity. No, don't give your adversity all your thoughts. Embrace it and then take different steps. So this is what we're talking about. Promoting a growth mindset. A growth mindset is very, very important. I'm talking to many of us here. You may be in a situation like this. Okay, for instance, now I may be talking to people that are unemployed now. You don't have a job yet. Do you understand? So does it mean that you don't have a job, that is the end of the world? If you don't have a job, it means that your job is coming, so you must work for it, you must wait for it, or you must work. In fact, don't wait for it, work towards it. Even you may not have a job, but there's a free training here that you can join. That's why you have joined. So you are preparing yourself for the opportunity to come. You understand? So don't just sit and relax. I don't have a job. I'm this, I'm this. I'm even glad some of you are students that are doing this training. I'm glad. You understand? Growth mindset, diverse perspectives. Growth mindset, let me even say this again. Growth mindset that will make you to become so creative and innovative. It makes you think outside the box. It makes you to dare things that others may not dare. It makes you to take risk. Do you understand? It makes you take risk. So diverse perspective. A company hosts regular brainstorming sessions. Why are they doing that? That includes employees from different departments, all right? A marketing team member might suggest leveraging insights from what customer service to improve product design, all right? Leading to what? Innovative product features that enhance user what? Experience. So that's what it means. When you bring different perspective, people sharing different diverse views on a particular thing. In a meeting, for instance, like we have said, a different department coming, and because marketers or customer service or marketers are the ones that interact with marketers or customers on a frequent basis. Do you understand? So they can have the opportunity to share with you what the customers are saying. Maybe you as manager, you're staying in your office, you don't know what's happening. But that marketer who is always in the field know what customers are saying. So he can share an insight that will, influence a reconsideration of the product design. You understand? And then it will be improved upon, and then customers can, get a result. You understand? So that's what it means. So I work together. So diverse perspective is good. Encourage it as a manager, Allow always don't except you have a message to pass. If not a message to pass, if there's a topic, there's an issue you want to look at, throw it in the open. Let people discuss it. Let them give you their own ideas, or let them give you their own thoughts about the issue. By the time they finish, by the time, in fact, maybe by the time they finish, the whole idea will come together to you. Do you understand? Then, as a manager, you begin to just summarize and streamline, and then before you know it, you have a concrete idea that you can work for you. Diverse perspective. Creating collaborative spaces. Creating what? Collaborative spaces. So a tech company, a tech company designs open workspace. A tech company design open workspaces where employees can easily collaborate. By encouraging spontaneous discussions, employees are more likely to share ideas that could lead to innovative solutions, such as a new software feature or improved processes. So let people collaborate, because by the time they collaborate and then reason together, what happens? They are bound to bring a creative idea that can solve problems. You understand? So allow them to collaborate. Allow them to collaborate. That will bring about solution. That will bring about solution, innovative, creative way of solving problems. You understand? That's why people must innovate. That's why they must innovate. That's why they must innovate. Talk about look at Jobberman. Some of you have used that site to apply for jobs, right? Two guys started it, and that site now has millions of applicants on it. Millions. So innovation is key. And so it collaboration brings, sometimes you may have a business idea, but you may not have everything. You may collaborate. Do you understand? Maybe someone may be good in one aspect, you are good in another aspect. You collaborate and then you move forward. All right. So it's very important. Creating collaborative spaces can help. So emotional support during change. Emotional support during change. During a company reorganization, for instance, a manager holds one-on-one check-ins with employees to address their concerns and emotions. By acknowledging their feelings, the manager can help the team adapt to changes more easily and positively. Do you understand? Fostering a culture that embraces innovation. So how do you look at change? Some of us do resist change. Do you understand? Some of us are get used to a particular environment so much that whenever there's an attempt for a change, you say no, you resist. Maybe because of some fears, maybe because of the unknown, or maybe you have something in that environment you are doing you don't want to change. But always embrace change. It can bring innovation, it can bring creative way of addressing issues. Encouraging what? Risk taking. Encouraging what? Risk taking. A leader might implement a policy that allows employees to spend a portion of their time on personal projects. For instance, a software engineer could explore new technologies, leading to innovative ideas that benefit the company. innovative ideas that benefit the company. So allow people to take risk. Sometimes they may embark on a project. You are still wondering how that project will come out. You understand? Sometimes company even do spend money on certain projects. They never know what the result may be. It's risk taking. Support and encourage risk taking. If somebody is demonstrating some level of capability and innovative thinking, then encourage the person. I saw one young man who designed an aircraft. The aircraft can fly about 200 miles up. Do you understand? It flew. So I because it has a remote control, and so he make it run on the wrong way, and then it took off and fly up to 200 miles. Do you understand? Up, and then it flew back down. Do you understand? And so somebody was interviewing him, and then he said that yeah, actually he was working with Innocent Motors. Do you understand? He was working with Innocent Motors, and then but so somebody asked him, so why did you leave if you were working with Innocent Motors? He said it's like they were not encouraging innovation. Do you understand? They were not like he was being limited. Do you understand? Based on what he said. I'm not saying that Innocent is not innovative. Based on what he said that he was being limited. Do you understand? So as a young person, maybe the company was afraid of encouraging him to take the risk. Do you understand? But assuming the company was willing, and sometimes we're afraid because I don't know what may come out. So we are not saying that they would have invested in the production of aircraft, but don't you think it's possible? Yes, the boat may not be have that kind of exposure, but for him to be able to produce a mini aircraft that can fly up to 200 miles up, then there's a possibility that if it's being supported, that is so nobody supporting, that is on his own at his level with no finance at all. He just used whatever available resources he had and then put that thing together and it was moving. So I imagine that a 1 billion naira project is set aside. Do you understand? To try and see what this guy can do. Maybe send him on 1 or 2 trainings. By the time you will come back, it will be clear that it's worth the risk taking. Do you understand? So encourage risk taking. It helps. Invest in projects. You know, that's the reason why, even if you look at it critically, that's the reason why we are not moving as expected. Because one, we don't even promote research, we don't even encourage it at all. We say people should do research, but when the result of the research comes up, nobody invests money into it for the implementation. That's why many of the professors they have beautiful research but no implementation. Nobody wants to because people are afraid. We don't know what may come. Government is afraid to even invest money in such because they are feeling that after investing so money, we may not even see results. Do you understand? So we are afraid. But those governments and those countries that take risk, they are moving far. They are moving far. Sometimes you spend billions of dollars on a project, you discover that it's not work. And then what happened? You will not try something else again because you have spent billions on that one in the face. No, you have to try. You understand? So that's what it means. All together. So encourage what? Risk taking. So by leveraging emotional intelligence in these ways, organization can create an environment that nurtures innovation and creativity. So if you have not been doing this in your organization, go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. And then you see beautiful results in your organization. All together. I hope you can hear me. And I hope you have shared this meeting with someone. And I hope you are also following with your comments and all of that. All together. So innovation and creativity through emotional intelligence. I hope we grab the point. So let's look at encouraging psychological safety and open communication for creative collaboration. Encouraging what? Psychological safety and open communication for creative collaboration. Encouraging psychological safety and open communication is essential for fostering creative collaboration with teams, right? Very important. So what are the things that you're going to put in place in this place? Establishing trust relationship. Establishing what? Establish trusting relationship. Establish trusting relationships. Team leaders can share their own challenges and failures during meetings. By being vulnerable, they demonstrate that it is okay to take risks and make mistakes, which help team members feel safer sharing their ideas. That's it on the issue of innovation and creativity. So, and we are bringing the psychological aspect of it into play. Do you understand? We are bringing the psychological aspect of it into play now. Because if you can give instance as a leader, if you can give instance or instances where you took a particular project steps and it didn't work out, then but you still did not stop. You take another one and you succeeded. And then you took another one, it failed. You took another one, it succeeded. So if you can tell your employees this kind of stories, share your own personal experiences, your own mistakes, and how you come out of those mistakes and become what you are today, then it will encourage them and give them that safety space to share their ideas freely. So this is psychology. So you are using your experience, and as you are talking to them, it's affecting their mind. Do you understand? It's affecting their mind. What you say is affecting their mind. Those that were afraid now become bold enough to share. They were thinking that their suggestion ideas will not be taken. But by what you have said now, encourage them to share their ideas, share their opinions, share their uh, creative solutions that are thinking about. So it's good that we should give um, our employees such opportunity. Now together. Promote inclusivity. Promote what? Inclusivity. Actively invite input from all team members as a leader. Don't just select people that should make contribution. Let everybody. When we were going for our protocol induction, so we give them a topic that they should go and work on the topic that's all the inductees prepare on this topic. You may be called to participate in the discussion as a panelist. Do you understand? And then as a panelist, when we got there, we now decided to select people from the audience. Do you understand? And then they participated, even though with that one person still denied. Do you understand? So refused to participate. So, but it was made open for everybody to participate. And even at that, we still make it open who is willing to be part of this. If you want to contribute, just just raise hand. And then some people raise hand. Some people were still afraid. Do you understand? So that's what we're talking about. So creativity. And inclusivity is very important. So give people opportunity, carry everybody along, right? Especially those who may be quieter, those that may be so. Sometimes you even force them to talk. Sometimes sometimes they have beautiful ideas, but they keep it in their head. They are just afraid not to say it. But when you point your hand at them, please, you want to hear your viewpoint, they will tell you something that you will be wondering where such idea is coming. And you have this beautiful idea and you keep quiet. And you are here since we are suffering with this kind of idea you have. You understand? We have people like that. So a leader might say, I would love to hear from everyone, including those who haven't spoken yet, ensuring that diverse perspectives are represented. That's what it means. So normalize feedback. Normalize what? Feedback. Regularly incorporate feedback sessions where team members can share constructive criticisms in a respectful manner. For instance, after a project, a team could hold a lesson learned meeting, a lessons learned meeting. Do you understand? A lessons learned meeting to reflect on what worked well and what could be improved on. So now it's not my project management or in project implementation that in the course of implementation, you discover that some methodologies did not work well or you need to change them. All right. And then certain procedural and certain other stuff didn't go well as planned. Do you understand? So in that kind of situation, it's a learning process. You learn. They are learning. You consider them as lessons learned in the project. So, and the lessons learned are being documented for future use in similar projects. Do you understand? They help you. You know, since we started this journey, we have been changing one policy of the other. We have been improving on policies or on certain things. Do you understand? When you started the first one, no registration. The second one, no registration. But the third one, you have registered to participate. Why? And we did not just make a WhatsApp group until you register before you can join the WhatsApp group. Do you understand? Because there's a link attached in the form. So once you register, you click on the link in the form and then you enter the WhatsApp group. So it's easy forward coordination so that we can monitor those that are participating for the training or not. So whoever that may see our training online, maybe you share and they saw it and they join. Those ones they are joining to prepare themselves for next training. If they are interested, they can participate. But only those who register that will write the exams. Do you understand? Only those who register. Because one, we are going to look at the list of those who register. So we have the names. So, and that's how we'll be marking your attendance once you come. We'll print it. Anytime I'm live, somebody is marking your attendance. You understand? If we notice that you join online with a different name and the name is not corroborating what is in the register, we'll ask so that you identify yourself for us to mark your name very well. So do you understand? So that's what it is. So that we ensure that everybody is obtaining 75% attendance. So it's ease of coordination. So that you cannot just come and play around and then get certificate and then you go and not be able to defend it. No. Or you go, no knowledge, no skills, nothing, no improvement in your organization, no improvement in the business environment, nothing. But you carry certificate around, but no value. The certificate is not adding value because it means that you did not learn anything. So that's why no value, no change. You can insult somebody from A to Z and you are carrying an emotional intelligence certificate. It means that you did not learn anything. Do you understand? So it will help us to coordinate the training well. So normalize feedback. Welcome feedback. It helps you to improve. Where we're not doing well, you can also talk to us. Where we need to improve, talk to us. You understand? In a respectful and constructive way. I will listen. Maybe there will come a time that there are some training that if you organize, you must go and demonstrate it in your community. Most especially training on, we are going to still organize peace education training. This one too will be 1 month. So it means that more things will be taught. And there are certain things that you must go and demonstrate in your community. We have to see it will be kind of an internship. Do you understand? Let's do it. So that we know that you are learning and you are applying the knowledge you acquire. Very, very important. So feedback is very, very key. So encourage questions. Encourage what? Questions. Let people ask questions. Ask question. Ask the most foolish question, if at all, and be willing to respond to those questions. Don't say, "Why will you ask stupid questions?" Yeah, don't say that. If you say that, someone may have a good question, but you may not ask, feeling that it may be considered as a stupid question. So why should I ask question when questions are being termed as stupid? So create an environment where asking question is encouraged. A leader might say, there are no dumb questions here. There are no dumb questions here. If you are curious about something, it is likely others are too. So this openness foster what? A culture of inquiry. So people ask questions. So about this project, can it be approached this way and that way, or can we, do it based on how we understood it? You understand? You can say a lot of things. You can ask your questions so that you get guidance. But when you don't ask questions, you get confused. You understand? You get confused. So you have to get clarification. So that's why you must ask questions. All right. So then, as a leader, always encourage people to ask questions, because some people may not understand something, but they'll keep quiet. And as immediately as they leave that place, they will begin to do the same thing that you were trying to, discourage. It's because they did not understand and they refuse to ask questions. So ask questions. Encourage people to ask questions. And that's why we're always asking you to ask questions. If you have any question, ask now. Based on what we have said so far now, do you have any question? I'm looking at the comment section now. Do you have any question? Ask me any question. Ask me a question about your exam. Ask me a question about anything that comes into your mind. Just ask your questions. Even if it's about the next training, ask your question. We'll see respond. Do you understand? So, but if you can ask based on what we have covered so far, it will be better. You understand? So, are you asking question? Nobody has asked question. Oh. When is the exam and time? Somebody has asked question now. When is the exam and time? So the examination can happen. We are finishing training tomorrow. So examination can happen from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but it will not exceed Saturday. So from Tuesday to Saturday, prepare that you're going to have your exams. And the time is going to be 7. No, it will not be 7, because 7, some of you may be online for training. So since our next training is going to fall within that time frame, we decide to write our exams maybe from 5:30 to 6. all right, from 5:30 to 6:30 or to 7, so that you can finish your exam and then join the next training. Because I don't want to put it in it by 7 so that you will not miss the class of ADR. So we'll put it before, but we'll put it at your close of work so that you have time to take your exams. Maybe from 5:30, it's a good time to take your exam. Do you understand? From 5:30 to what? From 5:30 to 7. That's 1 hour 30 minutes. So you should take your exams. When you are done, you're down, you know, you're not joining the training. So, but by tomorrow, we'll tell you the specific date, the specific day and time. So don't worry. I'm just pulling your legs. You cannot, but I want you to go and just go and study. Go and study. That's what I'm saying. So go and study. Go and read your manual so that you not come and relax. That is Saturday or so. It may not be Saturday. Maybe on Tuesday. And if I want to do it so bad for those that have not been attending classes, I may decide to say on Tuesday so that you may not have time to even revise. And most of the question will come from what we cover in this module 7 and module 8. So that those that have not been consistent, they will fail. I'm sure they will fail. You understand? But as it is, don't worry, everything is going to be fine. So does it mean that the exam will go simultaneous with the training? Somebody was asking it now. So that's what I'm saying. So it's not going to be 7. Please let it be 5 p.m. to 6 course. If prayer time is 6 in Medugi, make I no loss all efforts. Okay. Okay, we'll put it from 5, so that we'll not go and some are Muslim people, they'll go to mosques maybe 6 p.m. So let's give them that privilege as well. You understand? So that they will be part of the exam. So from 5 to 6 or to 6:30 at most. I think everybody should be able to write the exam at that time. Just once you know your day, the date, just prepare and accommodate that. All right. Somebody is asking cutoff marks. Cutoff marks can be, if it's 100 questions, you have cutoff marks 70. If it's 50 questions, cutoff marks is 35. That's what we agreed on. Eh? All right, that's what we agreed on. Somebody is saying Saturday could be more appropriate. Assuming Friday, assuming you have not been consistent, I would have said you are you are one of those that you are saying this because of you want to go and prepare because of manual, but you have been a consistent person. So I think that is a good suggestion as well. So maybe we'll take it to weekend Saturday so that nobody will give me an excuse. Oh, I was in a meeting in the workplace. Oh, I was on official assignment, because I will not take those excuses. So once you miss the exam, you don't miss. No, I was on duty. Those of you that are military officers, try and create time. Don't tell me that you were in the field and then you could not write your exam. Please, I will not accept it. Create time, at least 30 minutes. Tell your boss that, sir, tell your commander that, sir, I have exam, sharp to write. So let me just finish it now and then I will join you. In 30 minutes, 35 minutes, I will be done with the exams. Do you understand? So create that time. I know your boss can understand with you. And some people are saying 5 is not appropriate because I may still be at work. You can see. So we are taking it to weekend. So even in your workplace, just prepare. In your workplace, you tell your manager that you have exams to write on emotional intelligence. So they should excuse you, give you 30 minutes, 45 minutes to write your exams. Or if you go to work, tell your manager in the morning that you'll be having an exam at so time to write. So if you have any assignment, if you have any assignment that you want you to do, let them give it to you so that you can do it before 5. So that by 5 they will release you to write your exam. Do you understand? Make an arrangement with your manager or whatever your supervisor. Whatever assignment you have to do, do it to the best of your knowledge. Do it as if you have not. That is as if, in fact, forget about your break time. Don't go and eat. Forget about sacrifice your break time. Sacrifice your lunch time. Do you understand? Just focus and do the work so that when it is time, they will allow you to go and do your exams. So sacrifice time for sacrifice. Do you understand? So that is it. So even the Christians are telling me they are going to have a prayer time that time. Okay. So if you have a prayer time, you miss the exam. Oh, who will fix our exam? I know say if we give that kind of room now, we'll not finish this discussion today. So we'll fix our time. So work your time to fit in. All right. That's it. But if you people are complaining too much, we'll write the exam from 9 p.m. to 10, 9 to 10:30 p.m. Do you understand? If 5 is not okay, 6 is not okay, then we'll write our exam by 10 p.m. or 9 p.m. to 10:30. I think that would be better. Do you agree with my suggestion now? 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. in the night. Is that okay by us? I want to see your hand. If it's okay by you, say yes. Uh-huh. So 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. I think that is the best time for us. Everybody is saying okay. So I think that is good time. You understand? So that you have church activity to attend, you attend. You have workplace to attend, you attend to. You have anything you want to do. At least by 9 you should be at home, prepare for your exams, and then take it from 9 to 10:30. You are done with your exam. I think that is better. That's the best time for all of us. Okay. Somebody is saying that I have not been getting the manuals. I keep going back to the video and write write it overwhelming. At times, Lagos traffic, one could be on the road. Okay. Um, I don't know whether you are in our WhatsApp group. The person that is saying that has not gotten the manuals. Are you in our WhatsApp group? I'm talking about Akinleye Adenike. Are you sure you are in our WhatsApp group? Because I believe you must have gotten the manual now, because we have shared the manual, and if you say you have not gotten your own, it means that there's a challenge here. All right. So please try and get your manual. If you are not in our WhatsApp group, try and find yourself into the WhatsApp group so that you can get the manual. Maybe I will send you the link of the WhatsApp group so that you can just join, so that you get the manual by tomorrow or so. So our examination is going to be on Saturday. It's going to be on Saturday, so people should not be asking questions on Saturday. Examination is going to be on Saturday, so just prepare yourself for Saturday, please. Yes, I was to share an assessment form. I was looking at it. They sent it to us. Somebody's asking about the assessment form that I talked about yesterday. They sent that form to our email. I was checking it in the afternoon, but I couldn't find it. So I'll still check it. If it's still there, I'll share it with you. I'm sorry about that. So our examination is going to take place on Okay, somebody's talking about I need the link to join the ADR. The link will share with you. We'll share the link with you. After this meeting, I will trace you and share the link with you. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go and finish the training. Then we'll discuss the other matters and then move forward. So finally, what are we considering for today? Okay, we are still discussing the psychological aspects of open communication. So let's also look at some. I have some points that I need to make here. Implement no blame policies. Implement what? No blame policies. So when mistakes happen, focus on solutions rather than assigning blames. You are the reason why we didn't achieve this. No. You are the reason why we are counting losses. No. No assigning any blame to anybody. As a manager, if at all you want to take the blame, if you want to apportion blame, apportion it on yourself. Even if you know it's a team member's mistake, apportion it on yourself as a manager. Say that because you did not do your job well. If you did your job well, carry your oversight functions, supervise these functions very well, then the mistake wouldn't have occurred. So if at all you want to blame somebody, blame yourself. But it will be better if you can just tell them or your team, thank you for a wonderful job, well done. Despite the fact that we did not achieve the result we were looking at, we hope to do better next time. You understand? Don't approach him any blame. It motivates, it boosts morale. Do you understand? Rather than saying you are the reason why we even we are counting losses. Do you understand? You make somebody so demoralized and embarrassed, and then disengaged and demotivated. Provide opportunities for team building. So give them tasks together, let them accomplish it. Regularly assess team dynamics. So these are the things that you're going to put in place and it will help. So let's look at the last aspect of this unit 3 that we're going to cover today. Applying emotional intelligence to overcome barriers to innovation. Applying emotional intelligence to overcome barriers to innovation. Applying what? Emotional intelligence to overcome barriers to innovation. Applying emotional intelligence can effectively help overcome barriers to innovation within organizations. So what do you do? Number one, identifying emotional barriers. Identifying what? Emotional barriers. Leaders can conduct one-on-one meetings to understand team members' fears and anxieties about new initiatives. By acknowledging these feelings, leaders can address concerns and create a more supportive environment for innovation. Now, when we even started this training, you know that we have to list orders to be going on time. Why? There are some that we have to keep the time of training by 7 p.m. You understand? So understand, um, maybe there are certain concerns that you need to address. So talk to them one-on-one and let them know, let them help you to know what they are feeling. What is their fears? What is their anxiety? What is the issue? Are they okay with a new initiative? Are they okay with the project? Because by the time when I told these people that we're going to have monthly training and we're going to have lesson every day, they're wondering how possible is that. You understand? But we are doing it, right. We are doing it. So whenever we have work, we make sure that we do it in such a way that this time is not affected. I really adjusted a lot of things to make sure that this training is taking place. So promoting open dialogue. Promoting what? Open dialogue. So establish regular brainstorming sessions where all ideas are welcomed. All ideas. Oh, that is a beautiful idea. That's a beautiful contribution there. You know that you are not going to take it, but you welcome it, appreciate it. Oh, this is a wonderful contribution. I love that. Do you understand? Oh, this is a wonder. Wow, that is beautiful. So, but at the end of the day, you harmonize and then trim. Do you understand? You trim them, you trim them, you trim them, and then come up with something that you want that is so perfect for you. So, encouraging risk taking can also help managers to take away those fears. Because those fears can be a barrier. You understand? I don't take risk. I don't want anybody to blame me. No. Ah, you know our manager now. If any mistake happen here now, the whole of this will be on your head for 1 month. You'll be the one to be answering queries. So me, I don't want to take it. It's what they say I should do, I will do it. Oh. I don't want to even try anything. You understand? So take away those fears, please. Building trust among team members, empathy in leadership, recognizing and valuing contributions, recognizing and valuing contribution. After a team presents a new idea, a leader can highlight specific contributions. From individuals saying your unique perspective was crucial in shaping this proposal, and this can motivate others to contribute their ideas in the future. So that's what it means. You understand? So recognize and value people's contribution. Create a safe environment for feedback. By creating a safe environment for feedback, you are taking away barriers, because we are talking about emotional barriers. Some of the fears that people exhibit are their limitations. They are intelligent, but they are entertaining fears because of maybe there are no safe environment. Do you understand? Created in the organization. So what happened? They are afraid. They don't want to try anything. They don't want to, you know. So as a leader, you will say your feedback is essential for our growth. You understand? Your feedback is essential for what? Our growth. So it's very important to encourage feedback and also encourage it to be positive or constructive. We told you about 360-degree feedback mechanism. It's just the good way to go about it. I'm still reminding you about it. It will even come in your exams. I don't give you one expo now. You understand? 360-degree feedback mechanism. How does it work? First, you appreciate the person's idea and contribution, or whatever effort the person made, appreciate the person, right? Bring in a different perspective and suggestion or idea. And then what do you do? Appreciate the person, encourage the person again for doing a wonderful job. You understand? That motivates the person. That motivates the person to, you know, he didn't, that is, you oppose the idea, but, or you criticize the idea, but in a positive and constructive manner. Or it's like something like, okay, oh, that was a wonderful contribution. Actually, it's a good idea by my own understanding. Yes. And in addition to it, or something different to it, I feel that we can do it this way, which can give us more results. all right? And then, but by and large, you really did well. Do you understand? Uh, You see, encourage. That's 360-degree feedback mechanism. So you have to do it. All right. So addressing resistance to change. Addressing resistance to change. Addressing resistance to change. Addressing resistance to change. When introducing a new process, a leader can facilitate discussion that address concerns by asking what worries you about this change and actively listening. The leader can alleviate fears and encourage acceptance. So that is what it means. So change is something that is constant. It must happen in organization. It must happen anywhere. So you need to do it that way. Encourage people to embrace change, to adapt to new changes. Sometimes it may be a new policy, and then people feel agitated. Do you understand? Sometimes we introduce policy because of people agitation, we stop it because they are just finding it difficult on how to go about it. Agitation. So encourage them. Celebrate small wins. Celebrate what small wins. Celebrate small wins. It's not only the big wins that you celebrate, celebrate even the small ones. Right? Celebrate the small wins. Fostering a growth mindset. All of these are the things that you can do to bring to take away barriers, emotional intelligence barriers from your team members, from the employees. So are you going to do this? Are you going to apply it in your organization? It will help go a long way to solve the problem that the organization is facing. So today we're able to look at how you can apply the emotional intelligence in promoting innovation and creativity in your organization or among your team members. So that's what we have looked on today. So we hope that when next you have a task in your organization, you allow people to contribute. Whenever you want to develop a new policy, allow people to contribute. It promotes inclusivity and also it promotes innovation. Do you understand? Don't take decision unilaterally, most especially a decision that affects all the team members. Sometimes there are things that you allow them to contribute their inputs, except it's a decision that you feel is for their best interest and may not necessarily need their input. Or even something that maybe a new policy that is coming up, allow them also to contribute in the formulation of that policy. I think it will be better. Otherwise, there may be agitation, there may be anxiety, there may be resistance because a new change is coming up in the form of policy. So people will work naturally to resist it. Do you understand? So these are the issues. And I hope by so doing, you will have a beautiful organization, a beautiful team. So thank you very much. Thank you for taking time to be part of today's training. So if you have any question now, you can ask. If you have any concern, you can raise it up. If you have something you want to share with us, you can share. So you get the you get a complete module by tomorrow when we are done with our tomorrow's training. I'll send the complete one from week 1 to the last week, or you get the whole module 1 to 8 together like this. We'll send it to you. So far we have sent from 1 to 6, right? So by tomorrow you get from 1 to 8. Or so those of you that are asking, when are you going to get a complete module? So by tomorrow, after tomorrow's training, I'll send it all to you. All, I mean all. Mhm. So somebody's is Mr. Friday is saying there are there are very many reasons why people resist organizational change. One is fear, another is technology, and then job security or insecurity is also part of reasons why people resist change. Do you understand? But if you can incorporate them, if you can carry them along, there may be no such resistance. You can carry them along, give them assurance that this is not going to affect them in any way. Rather, it's going to help you to achieve results in certain quarters. You understand? Nobody will be afraid to embrace the change. You understand? But sometimes these policies are not well communicated and they don't give room for people to contribute their input. But by the time you allow people to share their feelings about the new policy, it will give you opportunity to explain better so that they can know what the policy is all about and how you can benefit them. Sometimes when you introduce a policy before you begin to explain, people still doubt. Then that brings about lack of trust in the organization. And we say we would promote or encourage what trust or build trusting relationship. That's what we say you should do. So by the time you don't give people opportunity like that, it breeds doubting spirit into the system. And then what happened? You explain and explain and explain. So as we say in Nigeria here, you explain tire. You understand? You explain tire. And people will still be afraid. So we discuss exams. We finish the matter of exams. Somebody still asking, when are we taking our exams? Saturday, sir, by 9 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. So if it's 50 questions, it's going to be 1 hour. If it's 100 questions, 1 hour, 30 minutes. So we'll take it that way. On Saturday, 9 to 10 or 9 to 10:30, depending on how many questions you have to answer. Thank you. Thank you very much. Any other question? Any observation? Any contribution? Very, very good, Joanne. Jurian Onahi. Any other question? In absence of any other question, let's call it a day. Thank you very much for taking time to be part of today's training. See you tomorrow in our last class. Last class on emotional intelligence. Come prepared to ask your questions. Come prepared for maybe tomorrow we'll finish our training and try to do a little revision here and there, just to look at some of the areas before we call it a day. So just try and be around tomorrow. All right. Thank you very much and have. We have talked about the date of exam. People are still asking what date. We announce it in our WhatsApp group. Thank you. Somebody's asking, can you put the modules in PDF? We cannot put them in PDF. They are in PowerPoint. So either you get PowerPoint and open it on your system. If you don't have a system, you download WPS. Then download WPS. You have WPS on your phone. Just go to Play Store. WPS, right? WPS, WPS. Install it on your phone. You can be able to download the PowerPoint easily. Do you understand? So there's no issue. You're not putting it on PDF. It's already on PowerPoint, so make use of it. If you have a question, ask. Harry, you say you have a question. Go ahead. Ask. Mr. Harry, Mr. Hardy Chirilo, can you ask your question? You say you have a question. I'm listening. You would have asked your question direct instead of saying you have a question. Somebody is asking, are we wearing graduation graduation gown? You have to come to Abuja with that too. Come to Abuja and wear your graduation gown. Elizabeth. Harry, I'm still waiting for your question, but if there's none, are we going to write exam through WhatsApp or email? Oh, 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 oh. We'll send the examination link to you through WhatsApp. Just be in our WhatsApp group. The examination link will be shared there. You take your exam and then be part of it. So that's it. It's not on WhatsApp, but the link will be shared on WhatsApp in our WhatsApp group, so you can get the link there and then take your exam. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow by 7 p.m. Bye.